call meeting to order. We have a regular call meeting of the San Juan Economic Development Corporation Board of Directors. Today at San Juan City Hall, second floor, 512 South Nebraska, San Juan, Texas. We rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, Roberto Rodero present.
Marco Villegas, Commissioner.
Mayor Mario Garcia present.
Bob Blackson, President.
Jorge Garcia, Director President.
Frank Williams, Administrative Assistant present.
Andy Bella, legal counsel present.
Okay, see anyone sign up for public comment?
No, sir.
Okay. Director's report, do we have anything?
No, sir, we'll be discussing executive session.
Okay. Roman numeral 6, discussion and possible action on all of the following matters. The first one is a discussion, consideration, and possible action, if any, on sponsoring the 11th Annual Spring Wine and Food Festival on April the 16th, 2026 at 6:30 to 10 p.m. Mr. Garcia.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. So Juan EDC has supported this event the past 5 years, contributing $2,500 annually, and I do believe Commissioner Cantu is here to speak on his behalf.
Commissioner Eddie Cantu, how are you, sir? Only 15 minutes.
I'll give it to you in a minute.
15 seconds.
15 extra. Just to give you an update on what we do at the Boys and Girls Club, we have 130 kids a day. That's what we serve there at the San Juan unit on Olana and Raul Longoria. Not to say we're looking to expand that. We need more room, and we have a little space in the back where we're hoping to build like a gym. It's going to be a multi-purpose gym for a bunch of purposes, but it's going to be able to allow the Boys and Girls Club to expand. And then, of course, you guys know, and you'll be invited here soon to the ribbon cutting of the Teen Center, which is located on Veterans, 17,000 square feet. It's going to be one of a kind for really all of Boys and Girls Club, but it's going to be special because it's going to be in San Juan. It's going to be the biggest and first teen center that's also a vocational school. So we're really proud of that, and we continue to, create a footprint here in the city of San Juan, and the kids and the families have been great to us, and I think we've provided a great service. As everybody knows, we feed the kids after school, they do their homework, they play like kids get to play, and they get to get picked up when parents are off of work. So thank you for all your support. The city supports us, and we really appreciate it, and we take what we can get from whoever. Thank you.
Very impressed with what you can do. I know at Carmen Elementary, there's no buses, which was, enlightening to me. There's no buses at school because all of them either get picked up or they go on the bus and they get picked up by the Boys and Girls Club. So.
And I'm glad you brought that up because no other Boys and Girls Club does that. We go out and we pick up our kids at our school. If we don't do that, then the parent has to come out, go pick up their kid, take them to Boys and Girls Club. So we're really proud of our program. We charge them a de minimis amount of money, like $15 a month. That probably costs us $100 per kid per month. But we're really proud that we're able to do that. And we wish we could be in every school, but it's just impossible with all that it takes. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Motion for the platinum.
Okay. There's a motion by Mr. Bob Garza for sponsorship as a platinum sponsor in the amount of $2,500. Seconded by Commissioner Villegas. For the record, Ms. Martinez showed up at 5:02 p.m. Ms. Martinez, how do you vote?
In favor.
Mayor, how do you vote?
For.
And I vote in favor. Our motion passes.
Thank you.
Commissioner,
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Second item is a discussion, consideration, and possible action, if any, on sponsoring the Pan American Roundtable of Alamo San Juan FAR to support graduating seniors from PSJ. Mr. Garcia.
Yes, Mr. President, this is a new item for us. We have not sponsored it in the past, but we do have somebody here to speak on behalf. How are you?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Idolina Vela. I know most of you, so thank you for allowing us to take it.
Welcome, Ms. Bella.
I have with me as well Gloria Cantu. She is our second associate director for our organization. Actually, it's called a table, not so much an organization. We've been in existence now for about since the 40s, and we have a total of 24 members presently. We were dwindling, but we've gained some members this past year. And every year we sponsor a scholarship for 2 students from a high school in the PSJA district. And this year we're going to PSJA North. And it was suggested that we might want to consider asking the EDCs from each community to help us out in our endeavor. What we do is we award each student, we select 2 students based on the counselor's recommendation, of course, and then we award them each $1,000. Since we're a small organization, we have most of our members donate those monies through raffle items, and that's through monthly meetings that they present an item to be raffled, and our members buy tickets for that. The other is we have brags, okay, and this is an idea for y'all as well. If you want to brag about something good happening in your family, an achievement or what have you, we pay $1 each, so that's also monies that come in. Other than that, we also have what we call our scholarship fund, and every member donates mostly up to $100, which is the highest that we've donated, but they're all very good about donating. And that's about the extent of our fundraising as an organization. In addition to that, we also have other service projects that we do besides the scholarship fund. We have donate charity to our charity items such as clothing and home goods to the Children's Haven, which is in FAR, and they in turn provide those goods that we donate ongoingly throughout the year to colonias as well as to an orphanage in Reynosa. And then we also have the RGB Food Bank, where our food members bring in food items during Christmas. And then this last one that we had was for Casa. We donated Easter baskets and snacks for them. But the most rewarding is the Scholarship Foundation, and we are here to ask for your donation of $2,500. So I'm open to any questions or concerns that you might have.
So I see it's a 501c3, right?
That's correct.
I'll go ahead and make the motion.
Second.
2,500.
There is a motion by Mayor Garza, seconded by Commissioner Villegas for approval of $2,500 for the Pan American Round Table of Alamo San Juan Farm. Mr. Bob Garza, how do you vote? Mr. Mando Garza, how do you vote?
First of all, Mando Garza for the record, present, in favor.
Ms. Martinez, how do you vote?
In favor.
And I vote in favor. And I was just gonna comment, Mrs. Vela and Ms. Cantu, thank you for being here, that I believe your organization is all made up of former educators.
It's former educators, but it's also open to all, any woman that's from.
And you're all volunteer.
Yes,
You just don't wanna stay at home.
sir. We are busy.
Thank you so
Gotta
much.
stay active.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ms. Garza.
We just celebrated in 2016 our 100th anniversary, the United States, of course, and international, and the International Republican Alliance. So we're one of the oldest organization, 100 years, 2016.
Congratulations.
The organization is
We're
that
helping out. We're helping out.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Item number 3 is a discussion, consideration, and possible action, if any, on sponsoring the Red Cape Ski Shoot fundraiser for Saturday, May 2nd, 2026 at Mission Ski and Trap Club, 1308 South Conway Avenue, Mission, Texas. Mr. Garcia.
Mr. President, just for the record, this is also a new event. We have not sponsored it in the past. We do that.
Thank you for the invitation. We met the mayor at the Payable Kids 5K race, mascot race there at the Precinct 280. It's been so gracious to
provide the facility for us. So I mentioned, I offered it, or mentioned to them that we're having a skeet shoot fundraiser, May the 2nd. We've been having this fundraiser for about 5 years now, which we have about 100 shooters. It's about half a day, and we have door prizes, just a lot of volunteers. So all the funds that we are raised at that event goes towards Capable Kids Foundation, and we do help kids with disabilities. Ivana Science is our program coordinator. She can explain a couple of the programs that we offer here in the Valley. I do know for a fact that we do service about 372 children that reside or live in the San Juan area. So yeah.
How many?
372 registered kids that are involved with Cable Kids. You want to just mention a couple of programs that we do?
Hello, thank you for having us here. My name is Ivana Sines, and like Leroy said, I'm the program and the community outreach coordinator for Capable Kids. So this year on June, it'll be 11 years that Capable Kids has been around, and we accept all abilities. So Capable Kids is not just an organization, it's a place where kids and adults with disabilities are not seen for their limitations, but instead for their uniqueness, for their strengths, and most importantly for their potential. And it's also a great place for the families that often feel overlooked to be reminded that they are not alone. Our organization provides different programs. We create them. We collaborate a lot with different businesses. We're all over the RGV. So we do programs such as adaptive sports. I don't know if any of you have been to the Vipers games, but we have a cheerleading team. The Sparks go and perform there. We do anything basketball, soccer, you name it, we've probably done it. We also have sensory play for our kids to reach their fullest potential. We also partner with a lot of businesses to do life skills workshops so that they have the ability to potentially work at these different businesses around the RGV. And we also have a lot of social events, so dances, they love karaoke, and all of these things are because of people like you, right? The donations, they're all very special, and they're the ones that give us the ability to be able to just create more inclusion throughout the RGV. We are serving right now almost 6,000 members across the RGV. Like Leroy said, 372 do come from San Juan. So it is a very special cause so that everyone can just feel empowered, our kids can feel empowered, our families can feel seen, and yes, and supported by all of you. Thank you.
Lady and gentlemen?
Make a motion for the 600.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion by Mr. Bob Garza to sponsor at the bronze level for $600, seconded by Mr. Mandoraza. Mayor, how do you vote?
For.
Commissioner Villegas, how do you vote?
Four.
Ms. Martinez, how do you vote?
In favor.
And I vote in favor, motion passes.
Thank you,
very much.
everyone.
Thank you all very much.
Appreciate it. We'll get with you, all the details and everything. but,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you all.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Before I leave, I just wanted to say thank you. I started working with Capable Kids 11 years ago, and one of the first projects that we did was the all-inclusive park that we built on the south side Valley View. And one of the greatest things about that project was
I remember.
we didn't decide. We just opened up all of these catalogs, and we let the kids choose. And I think one of the biggest things when we start talking about children, special children, children with needs, is let them decide. And I think that what you all are doing is amazing, and it's different, and it's having a huge impact. I've seen it from the all-inclusive park there to City McAllen is now building inclusive parks. I know Precinct 4 is doing one, Precinct 3 is working on one. I know Precinct 2 is building another one in the Lopezville area. But that is all because of the advocacy that your group is doing and the work that you all are doing. And so I wanted to say thank you for what you do for these children.
I do want to say that, Ivana mentioned, we can't do it with the support from the entities that are, Eddie Cantu is Commissioner Eddie. he is one of our biggest supporters since day one. I mean, we can't say enough of what he has done for organization, as well as with that park as well, the one that you're talking about there. That was an amazing, and it seemed like from there, everybody else had that FOMO, they didn't want to be left out, you know, we gotta get one too, we gotta get one too, which is great because it benefits all our kids. You know, and I think, I'm gonna touch on this a little bit, is we're not specific, you know, you have your Down syndrome, you have your autism, you have all your other little, organizations that belong, but we're the big umbrella, we take everybody in. Yeah, it doesn't matter, if they wanna participate, we will make room for them and to make them feel welcome.
Yeah.
Like I said, we can't do it without you guys.
During the 5K run, I did notice that a lot of the kids were very involved, and that was very, nice to see that, and also the community. You guys had a real good crowd out there. It was fun,
It's important not to stay stagnant, but
Sure.
to continuously grow, and so offering more collaborations with the city and everything. It's just so important being able to give everybody a place of belonging. And you hear so many testimonies, like Leroy said, the umbrella. I mean, these kids, they are able to have options now. I do the fitness classes with them, I do the dance and karaoke with them, and you hear, like, if it weren't for capable kids or organizations like yours, they would just be sitting there in the room doing nothing, and that's not fair. So it's very nice, and it's so nice to continue seeing it grow. But thank you guys.
I do want to mention one more thing real quick. I know you mentioned the 5K run, which is a big success, but if you really want to see our kids in action, and we'll get you all the information. We have our Winter Wonderland in December. And this is a free event for all our kids. We have, over 600 kids that
600 kids,
participate.
yes, around.
We have gifts for everybody. We have a Santa Claus that they can take pictures with. We feed them tamales and pizzas and drink. And there's dancing. It's in December. And I welcome any of you, I'm inviting all of you, come by and see our kids. You'll see the impact that not just what we're doing, but the impact of what all the other organizations are doing, because we invite everybody to come in. And to see 600 kids there, and some of them, that's all they do is dance. That's all they want to do is dance.
The whole time.
The whole time,
Yes.
and go pick out their gift. So I will give all the information to you about the events that are coming up. But I do stress, that one, if you think the 5K was impressive, the Winter Wonderland will just really satisfy your heart.
Yeah, just pass over the information.
No, for sure,
For
definitely.
sure, we'd like to go out there.
Well, we would love to have you.
It's
I
just-
will say one more thing, just and then I'll get out of your hair.
It's all right.
If
Take your time.
any of you know anyone that would benefit from our resources, from our organization, please, on our website, Capable Kids, social media, all of our information is there. Please share our information. Like I said, we want to continue growing, so please share if you know that anybody would benefit or volunteer. Always available.
Speaking of volunteers, we would not be able to do what we do without the volunteers, and we've been so blessed. We have to sometimes turn them away because we have so many volunteers that want to help. And then, as you all know, you can have $1 million in the account. If you don't have anybody to run the organization or the program, they can see the money to sit there. So yeah, volunteers are key. Thank you
Okay,
guys.
thank you guys.
It's starting getting dark.
No.
Thank you, we appreciate you.
I guess when you talk about economic development, it's about the future. If you notice, I want to thank Mr. Garcia and this board, because if you notice of the 4 items on the agenda, the first 3 is all about kids, and kids are the future, and economic development, education go hand in hand. Again, congratulations. Thank you.
I do want to mention as well, the mayor from Edinburgh has been a guiding light as well, with the city from day one as well. And the mayor, I do want to give you the thanks, because they've always believed in us. We have the miracle run, that when they have their 5K run or marathon, that is so special that it's become so big. But this man here, it's been very, very good.
All right, have a great evening.
Hold on, thank you guys.
Item number 4 is a discussion, consideration, and possible action, if any, on approving the small business grant for El Gran Gallo Restaurant. Mr. Garcia.
Yes, Mr. President, the applicant is here, she has submitted everything, the application, as well as some of the cost estimates, I'm sorry. We do have that on file, and the applicant is here. Anyone want to step forward?
Pues buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
Que prefiera el español.
Sí, está bien.
Bueno, yo apliqué para lo de Núñez y lo de la ciudad porque considero que estoy en el centro del pueblo, ¿verdad? Y viendo que está la basílica, que trae muchos turistas, pienso yo que el centro debe ser lo más bonito del pueblo, ¿verdad? Y les había comentado que yo quería pintar, arreglar un poco más, porque ya son 3 años que estoy ahí, ¿verdad? Y yo cada año cuando estaba acá pintaba, arreglaba, porque pienso que mis clientes merecen ver un lugar limpio, un lugar atractivo a sus ojos, ¿verdad? Aparte, pues todo lo que realizamos ahí, atender un buen servicio, una buena comida fresca, porque toda la comida que ofrecemos ahí es fresca, ¿sí? Y pues muchas gracias por considerarme, ¿sí? Y ese es mi objetivo, poner bonito mi lugar y que los demás pues también lo vean, ¿verdad? Y que se motiven a poner bonitos sus espacios, sus negocios. Pues muchas gracias y estoy a sus órdenes. Gracias.
It's a small business.
Small business? What is the amount, sir?
It's 4,800. This is requesting.
And all the materials, I mean, the quotes and all
Yes,
that.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm asking you, is everything, paperwork's good?
Correct.
Well, if everything's in order, then I'd like to make a motion to approve.
There is a motion by Mr. Mando Garza for approval, seconded by Commissioner Villegas. Mr. Bob Garza, how do you vote?
For.
Mayor?
For.
Ms. Martinez?
Four.
And I vote in favor, motion passes. Felicidades.
Gracias.
Okay, now we have executive session at 5:23 p.m. The San Juan Economic Development Corporation will convene an executive session in accordance with Texas Open Meetings Act, Vernon statutes, and codes, annotated government code section 5, chapter 551.071, consultation with attorney, and Texas Government Code 551.087, deliberation regarding economic development negotiations, and Texas Government Code 551.074, personnel matters, pursuant to section 551.087, economic development negotiations, letter A, project racing, letter B, project O. So we go into executive session at 5:23 p.m. Okay. Roman numeral 8, reconvene the San Juan Economic Development Corporation will reconvene into open session to take necessary action, if any, in accordance with Chapter 551, Open Meeting, Subchapter E, Procedures relating to closed meeting 551, requirements to vote or take final action in open meeting, and we will reconvene into open session at 6:10 p.m. And item A is pursuant to section 551.087, economic development negotiations, letter A, project racing.
I'd like to make a motion on that, Mr. Guerrero.
Yes.
Mr. President, on, for our director to continue the negotiations and,
I think the motion that was discussed was to give the director authority to
Correct.
offer the incentive that was discussed in executive session.
correct,
Okay.
and anything else he needs to do to get with the negotiations on that.
Is a motion by Commissioner Villegas, seconded by Ms. Martinez. Mr. Armando Garza, how do you vote?
In favor.
Mayor Garza, how do you vote?
For.
Bob Garza, how do you vote?
For.
And I vote in favor, motion passes. Item B, project O, no action to be taken. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So
Motion by Mr. Garza, seconded by Mr. Garza, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Stand adjourned at 6:11.